I was reading a lot of different things. Like a lot of things just sort of get thrown at you when you're in class. And a lot of things sort of, you read them, you struggle with them, some you like, some you don't like. I do not like Lamed Shapiro. I am grateful to the teacher who introduced me to Lamed Shapiro, but I have no interest in Lamed Shapiro. Some you like, some you don't like. And I remember specifically certain writers. I remember like the first day I read Shira Gorshman, how incredibly important that was to me. It was in an evening class that Herschel Glaser was running at YIVO. It was an advanced class. I had probably finished all the YIVO levels, and I just kept doing the advanced Yiddish class in the evening, probably for 3 or 4 more years. And there was a whole cohort of us who continued to do it, who were already fluent Yiddish speakers, but we didn't want to lose anything. So we'd go back year after year, and he would just change the materials, and we would read something different, or we'd watch different videos, and we just did it probably 4 or 5 years, same group of people. Shoshki Rezel Uni was in that group, and Eve Joknowitz came sometimes, and there were a number of people like that who sort of stuck together as a cohort through this advanced program. So I remember one time we were in Herschel's class in the evening, and we were reading through a collection of Soviet writers. So I guess he had decided that year that we needed more practice with Soviet orthography. And so we read a collection of Soviet writers, big, huge, thick thing. And there was this one story by Shira Gorshman called Baba Malka. And it was about a woman who, a Jewish midwife and traditional healer and herbalist who knew all the plants and knew what to use different things for, and could deliver a baby who was breech, saving both the baby and the mother's life. She had incredible skill. And then the war came, and she disguised herself as a Gentile peasant woman, and walked several towns over so nobody would know her, and pretended that she had been displaced by the war, and ended up serving as a midwife and nurse and maid to a family that turned out to be like the local collaborator. The local person in that town who was, the middle person for the Nazis, and so she was in this household with Nazis, and or the local collaborators at the very least, and she figures out a way to kill him, and that story really stuck with me. And we don't know what becomes of Baba Malka at the end. We don't know if she gets caught. It's left very open. And I just knew after that Gorshman was going to be a big part of my life.